Why public procurement? So public sector tendering is subject to a number of factors. So they're spending public money, so there needs to be accountability. So it's going to be a much more fair and balanced way of buying goods, works, and services. And there's a legal obligation to ensure that laws, policies, and initiatives are met. So they're looking for greater competition, lower cost. But that said, it's not always about the lowest price. It is about overall cost of the delivery of the service, new ideas, innovation, specialization, flexibility around reshoring, protection around new regulation post Brexit, and being able to ensure that the end user gets a quality product. So there are a number of ways in which public sector organizations can go to market. I'm going to focus a little bit on frameworks. Some of you may be aware of frameworks from things that you've seen on various sources in the past. You may even be on some frameworks. I know that Barry will give you a feel of what it's like to live the life on a framework a little bit later on. But the main benefit of a framework is an agreement that the buyers and suppliers do not have to go through a full tendering exercise every time they want a goods, work, or service. Typically, they'll last around about 5 years with options to extend, and the procurement process may even just be as quick as, can you give me a quick price for this, and we'll be on our way, because all of the background checks and everything else have already been conducted. So there are a few more hoops to jump through to get onto frameworks, in terms of providing accounts, your turnover needing to be at a certain level. Typically that's 3 to 4 times the overall value of the contract, having good references that are able to provide timely responses. And these requirements can be strict, but they are long-term worthwhile, because it is worth it. But you do need to consider the effort and time required to complete the requirements of the tender. There is the opportunity cost. Is it worth spending money on more resource? You know, even monitoring sources of tender information can be time consuming. So if you are going to go down the public sector route, or major contract route, are you going to get a bid team together? Is that worth it for you? And in SME cases, that can be difficult, but I promise you it is worth it in the long run. And also, is it worth spending money on testing and design to make sure you can bring innovative products to the table? Similar to private company tenders, there may be other considerations: environmental, local content, social benefit clauses. And following COVID-19, there is a commitment by government for increased spending. They're trying to stimulate the economy, particularly in the construction sector. You may have heard a couple of months ago Boris Johnson saying we've got to build our way out of this economy black spot. So why should you target the GB market? It's a similar structure to Northern Ireland, and it's well regulated in the public and utilities sectors. There's 3,000 plus buyers out there that are governed by rules. They have to allow you transparency in the tendering process. There's very few structural difference. The language, logistics, legal, and currency are all the same.